All right. Well, I want to thank the guys of ebikes of Holmes County, and I'm gonna leave a link again. And oh, look at that! What a beautiful bike. All right, we're gonna start the video. That's new, exciting news. Woohoo! Got 1,500 miles on my bike. That's not exciting news. Here we go. Alright. That ST2 that I rode, well, I really liked it. And I'm keeping my ST1. ST1 ain't going nowhere. Guess it, I'm keeping my ST1. I love this bike. Ooh, windy day. Heck no, I ain't getting rid of my ST1. I love this Stromer. Boy, it's a warm day today. Alright. Let's see. Thursday will be my last day for 7 days. I'm moving. Picking up something on Friday. So here's my ST2 belt driven 4G cellular connectivity GPS location. Yes, you can turn it off and be totally private, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to use the app. I used it. Here's what I like about it. I haven't rode it enough to go, this is what I don't like about it. I don't think I'm gonna do a video 10 things I don't like about it. Anyway, first thing that I noticed about it when I got home was you, in the app, it tells you the temperature of the motor. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Another thing, it took me when I got home to see that it tells you now the percentage of the battery. Yeah, like almost every e-bike now does a percentage of battery, like 97%. Like, oh, my Aventon does that. Yeah, Stromer, I think, was like one of the first bikes to do, one of the first bikes to do a percentage. You can do a percentage or a range. You can go back and forth with Stromer. The thing that got me with the app was you could see the battery temperature. Now, I know that my ST1, I'm pretty sure, has a thermal protection for the motor and for the battery. I'm pretty sure for the battery. I know for the motor. So it'll cut so it can't get too hot, and which I love. So I don't have to worry about that. Now, people will say, oh man, these Stromers, they're so expensive. Well, that's one of the reasons, because these bikes are made really well made. They're great quality bikes. So, you can buy the cheaper bikes, and there are bikes out there that I'm surprised people are like $1,800. That's a lot of money, and I do agree that's a lot of money. Now, I'm gonna stop you. You look at an iPhone 14, and you look at that thing, and I think that thing, like the top flagship brand that they got, that thing's like what? Isn't that like $1,000, $1,500. And what, in 6 months to a year, that thing's going to be $800. So it's going to lose almost $1,000. $1,000 in a year, or $800 in a year. And in 6 months, they're going to come out with another new phone. Now, I'm not knocking Apple, but it always seems like with smartphones, it seems like they're coming out with a new smartphone. Instead of buying a new flagship smartphone, why don't you buy yourself, I don't know, an e-bike, a nice e-bike, a Magnum e-bike, a Stromer. Save up your money. Even look at a used Stromer. There's some nice used Stromers out there for $3,000 that are really good bikes. And people that own the bike that are used put the upgrades on them. Put this 4G connectivity. It'll tell you the motor temperature and the battery temperature, and you know where your bike's at. I mean, it is just ridiculous what people will pay for a smartphone and upgrade for. I mean, look at GoPros. I like GoPros, and I just got a GoPro 10, and they came out with a GoPro 11. Didn't they just come out with a GoPro 10 last year? I mean, I like Stromer, and I like the e-bikes, and I know they're going to keep coming out with new products, but I like the fact that they keep their older bikes, and I think this is where the e-bike companies need to learn something. This is where your success is. You're keeping the old bikes around, you need to keep them, because this is where the success is. Keep the old bikes around, and slowly just keep the old ones around, because this ST2, it's good. It's good, and the ST1's good. Don't get rid of the ST1. Keep that thing and keep it rocking. But anyway, the ST2 is really good. I like the 4G connectability of it, and I'm going to do more video of it. I like the fact it can be tracked. I might upgrade my ST1 with this 4G network, but not this year. I might wait until next year and do it. But I really do like this bike, this larger frame. And I like the belt driven. I like that it's 5 speed, so it's click, 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 click. It's like, and it rides like, the speeds are basically the same as the ST1, but it's almost quicker at the speeds, getting at the speeds. It's lighter in the back, so I think the ST1 would be better in the snow, because it had better traction in the snow. This bike is just awesome. So I got to come up with it. Oh, and the app in level 2, you can go city, own, tour, and it's a really cool thing. Thanks for watching, guys.